I'm very blessed. Life does get complex. When I don't have stabilization, I get very impatient. I'm like a shark in need of tuna, searching for confirmation from my reader app on Luna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's going to be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle. She has a gift that shines, spiritually connected to both spirit and divine. If you don't like tarot, maybe you're the narrow. Too scared the truth will hit you like an arrow. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle. When it comes to readings, she doesn't sugarcoat. If you only want sweet, better catch another boat. People ask about career, love, relationship, pain. Her answers get uploaded and sent to her brain. She's a messenger, a mentor for guidance and advice. She dedicates her time, never charging a dime. She's a big kahuna. She's my Apple Luna. Don't listen to what other people say. Everything's gonna be okay. Get off your ass and take action. You need to act to make traction. Believe in yourself. Breathe. If you can't handle tough love, leave. You are amazing, but we all have faults. It's time to be adults, to face what we can't handle.
Hey tarot enthusiasts! Welcome to my channel. I'm Apple Luna, your tarot reader, and I'm thrilled to have you here. Today, we're diving into free one-card readings, and I can't wait to connect with you all. First things first, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and smash the bell so you're notified every time I go live. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. Getting a reading is super easy. Just type "join" to join the queue. But heads up, wait times can be over an hour for free readings. If you'd rather not wait, consider sending a donation or joining my membership for just $3.99 a month to skip the line. There are 2 requirements for a free reading. First, type "I understand" to show you get that I'm here to give advice, but you make your own decisions. Second, hit that like button and comment "I understand" like number of likes, and your question to get your free reading. Easy peasy. A quick reminder, no pregnancy questions, and try to frame your questions positively. Like instead of asking, "Will he leave?" try "Will he stay?" Make sure your questions are about you, not what others think or feel. This journey is all about your spiritual awakening and unlocking your superpowers. This is a tough love channel when needed. Sensitive souls might want to look elsewhere. Also, I have autism, so if my tone seems off, know I'm never frustrated or upset with you. Even though I've been reading tarot for a while, it still feels like telling a fictional story with my cards. They resonate with you, but always check your real facts with real people. Remember to read the disclaimer, and for clarity's sake, don't ask the same question over and over. This is not a magic show. My predictions often need action from you, so get off your devices, turn off the TV, and take some risks. Members get to skip the queue, and if you donate $5 or more, I'll give you a mini read. That's 5 cards and a pendulum question. Donators also skip the queue, and if you send a review, follow, or buy from my Etsy store, you get a free queue skip. I'm also available for private readings. I have a $20 for 20 minutes special right now. Email me or contact me through my website at www.trinitytarotlive.com to book. Don't forget to follow me on social media. I'm on Facebook as Luna Fruit and on Instagram, and Twitch as AppleLuna77. TikTok as AppleLuna666. All right, it's time to smudge and clear out any bad energy. Let's go through today's cards and get started.
Hi guys, how you going? Hi Tiara, hi Tia, hi Priscilla. Now, we've got a new rule in this channel. You need to go to this post that I've posted and have a look at what I've posted, and there are links in that post. Now, if you go and comment on one of the links, that's how you get a reading. I've changed the system, Tiara. We've had a few rule changes. I felt like I was being used by you guys for free readings because you weren't interacting with me or watching my videos or commenting on my posts. So now I make you do it. I'm making people pay for their readings with having a connection with me. It makes it easier to read you. Like, it's really hard when you come in, you go, read me, and then you shut the connection off and you fucking leave. You don't even say hello or goodbye or care about anything but your question. Those people I'm getting rid of. Because I want my soul family in here. I want to do readings for my soul family. I don't want to do readings for people who don't appreciate it, are never going to donate, and are just basically energy vampires. Because there are a few energy vampires in here. Hi, my favourite Amber. How you doing? All right, let's check out the cards today. I thought, I need to laugh. I feel like you guys need to laugh. We got the Rebel deck out. We're going to have a bit of fun today. It's not that serious. Don't take it serious. And if I swear at you, don't get upset. These cards are fucking funny. And I'll say that because there is the word fuck on them. So this one says, you are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. Just lighten up the mood. Thank you, Tia. I'll just refresh. You admire me, Tia? Get out of town. I'm just a normal person. Honestly, I'm just a normal person who did something magical and then went, oh, holy fuck, I just did something cool. Let's try and do that again on a mass level. I know. Why don't I start a tarot channel? I'm just normal, just like you. Let's say a prayer and tune in. I might light the sage today. Hey, Aditi. Thanks for not saying hello, acknowledging my presence, and just shouting your question at me when you come into the room. Maybe you could read the pinned comment and see how you get a free reading. You're also going to need to join the queue, !join. You're also going to need to have some manners. If you don't like that, then you're too sensitive and you can leave. All right, let me just light this sage. This is why I usually play a video, because it takes so long. I call upon the higher self to answer these questions. I seek only truthful answers which are aligned with the highest and greatest good for all concerned. You can see the black tourmaline in there with it. That clears the negative energy. And also sending floating hearts gives you energy. If everyone could help the new people that come in, because I don't have a moderator today, and I'd appreciate it if you just help the new people, because I don't necessarily have time to stop and explain everything, but you guys know the procedures. You guys can help Adita out instead of making me stop and do it. I could have just moved on, but now I've got to stop and do this with Aditi. Aditi, you have not written it correctly. Why are you not paying attention? I'm not telling you to join. I'm saying type exclamation join, and I've written in words exclamation mark join, no spaces, to join the queue for a free reading. What are you not understanding about my comment? That you're getting this wrong, darling. It's not hard. Exclamation join, you can literally copy and paste it from my comment. Why have you missed out on your exclamation join? We're only taking 15 people, so I'm going to have to do the queue a bit differently. So, Tia, where are you, Tia? You're about to get kicked out. You're asking for a reading, but you have not commented or liked the post, and you're not talking to me either. Did you say hello? Because that's one of the rule breakers. You got to say hello to me and acknowledge me. Tia. Oh, Tia did comment. Yeah, okay, so Tiara. Tiara. You're going to donate. Okay. All right, I'm caught up. So we've got new procedures, and I want to check that everyone is doing it, because I had a day where no one commented. They all got readings and they took me for another one, just used me. And I just felt I don't want that anymore. So now I've got to check up on everyone like children. Yeah, Tia, I got confused because it's Tia and Tiara. The names are so the same, the first three letters, and I just got confused. Sorry about that. Hey, Wolfie baby, you just missed out on the last go. You're not sure to... No, Tiara, you have to comment. This is not negotiable. If you can't work it out, I guess you can't have a reading. It's the angel saying you can't have a reading. And I've got to say, you're not that dumb. You can work this out. I love you. Thank you for the donation. I'm going to give you a mini read. Next time, if you click on this link and then read the post that comes with the picture, there are other links and you can choose which link you want to use. I'll just explain this for next time so you don't have to pay a donation, my darling. We're going to do Priscilla first, but then we're going to do Tiara next because she's paid a donation. And I'll just get this 3-card thing. So on that post, I want to just be clear. There are these links. You'll see them in the post. I've made it as easy as possible, Tia. I know you've donated, but I just want to tell you so you know. So I create a post before I go live, about half an hour before I go live, and it has links in it. So these are the links that I posted today, and I tell you what each link is so that you can choose which link you want, and then you just go and comment on that. You click on the link and comment on the video that opens. Please try to watch it and tell me what you think or what you feel, or ask any questions as well. And they're only short videos. I've made them under 5 minutes. Everything is under 5 minutes. In fact, I'm trying to make them about 1 or 2 minutes, just because everyone's got no attention span. No, you're fine. Everyone's fine. I'm having a shocker today because I don't have my moderator. So, Tia, I'm sorry, you are first on the queue, but you're going to go third, because Priscilla gets rewarded for being the first commenter, and we've had a donation come in as well. So I do apologise. Your time is very important. We're going to start straight away. Right now. Sorry to muck around this morning. I am actually trying to get into the energy. I've had an injection and it's affecting my clairs so that I don't feel like I'm in my connection. I feel like I'm looking at my connection in the mirror, if that makes sense. So I feel like I'm blind, and sometimes I might come out of the connection. So tell me if something's not resonating so I can get back in the connection. I'm just totally a little bit blind at the moment. It'll be for the next week or so. It's not really affecting me as far as I can tell. No one's telling me it's affecting me, but I'm just asking if you feel like it's affecting me, could you please let me know. All right, Priscilla's up first. Oh, thank you, Divine Universe. We've got a moderator in now, so it'll go a bit more smoothly. Thank you so much. Okay, will you see Kevin tomorrow, yes or no? Oh my God, why do you do this to yourself, Priscilla? Give yourself expectations, and then you go and ask tarot readers to confirm your expectations. Setting yourself up to fail. Don't worry about when he'll call, and then he'll call. It'll happen sooner than you think if you stop looking at the clock. Time is a manipulation here. Stop asking when things will happen. No, darling, we've only got a no and a maybe. So I'm going to give you both cards because I made you guys wait for a bit. And you get a reward for being the first one to comment. There are two paths he could take. So he could either call you or he could not call you, depending on what happens during the day. So his micro decisions are going to matter. And to explain a micro decision, if I get up in the morning and want cereal, but there's no milk, I have, first of all, a micro decision on what I'm going to eat for breakfast. I have another micro decision on how I'm going to deal with the no milk situation, or if I'm going to have toast. And then when I go out, I've got more micro decisions which affect my future. So you need to actually think of your micro decisions in this way. If you always make sure you go out of the house and get off your phone and interacting with people and going to places and doing things, you're always going to be doing the right thing. It's when you block yourself off and expect shit to come to you, it's not coming. It's not coming. I feel like Kevin might feel trapped. And I feel like a lot of people are feeling trapped because one of the things I noticed when I did the awakening, we're in something with bars. I could see bars everywhere, like a jail cell. And when people go through the awakening, they become not aware of it, but their mind registers it. And I feel like this is what's happening to Kevin at the moment. He might not actually be trapped by you, but he feels trapped by you because he can see these subliminal cage around himself. So, because you might be going, what do you mean trapping him? I'm not trapping him. No, he just sees this subliminal cage around him and he feels like it's caused by this situation. It's like, I won't explain that. I'll move on. We'll get a rebel card and just have some fun. Like there's subliminal words on everyone's faces. The men have whore and sex. The women have love, 666 and free. And the men have 666 and some have free. That's what I saw. I can send you photos because I actually drew the lines that I saw when I took pictures of people. But we're seeing these subliminal things. So I've got a lot of women that are going through the awakening, and they're like, someone's having 5D sex with me. Like someone's having sex with them without actually touching them. And I'm like, what do you mean? And I've got them to explain. And I'm like, yeah, well, I think you can see the sex words on their faces. But you're not detecting that you can see them. It's subliminal. You need food in your belly? Eat a fucking taco. Have you eaten? You're acting like a big-ass baby. Go and eat something and have something with a bit of sugar in it. You might need a bit of a sugar rush. Or you might be focusing too much on a situation and being a big-ass baby about it. And thank you, Priscilla. That was your read for today. You love the Apple's Dad Says posts? I'm so glad you like them. I think they're going to go viral. They're pretty good. I think my pet channel might as well if I promote it. I've got to pay a little bit of money to get it noticed, but hopefully I'll get it off the ground. And don't worry, everyone worries about what's going to happen. I just need you to know that you wouldn't need to come to a tarot reader if you manifested what you wanted, because I don't need to see a tarot reader. In fact, they can't even read for me. They're fakes, most of them. So I don't know how I go because I'm like the only real one. Everyone else is kind of making shit up, as far as I could tell when I looked. And like picking up cards and going, oh, the star card, you're going to get a relationship. And this is about health and contentment and spirituality. But it's not really a relationship card. It's about hope and healing. You could read it as a relationship. I use that as a bad example. Like they might say, you've got trouble coming, and have that card. And I'm like, what? I don't understand. That's why I use the learning cards so you can see the words. Because I want you to know I'm not fake. And next up, makes sense. You're doing good, sleeping in a lot lately. Yeah. And we get as much sleep as you can. You're going through the stage where you're doing something subliminally. So whatever you're doing, just let yourself do it. Don't try to remember your dream. Just otherwise it'll be it's too hard. You can't live in both worlds. Janelle joined. Lolita joined. Hi Lolita, how you doing? Thanks for saying hello. I appreciate you. Divine, you're just amazing. My dad is amazing. Now, he's pretty shitty at me, actually, for making the Apple's Dad posts. I send them to him all the time. He hates them. He goes, why do you make me say those things? I go, because you fucking said them, Dad. Except the unicorn ones. I mean, the flamingo ones. That was in the song I made, so I had to add them. They're not really my dad's things. I'll let you know. Because one day I'm going to run out of dad's things. I'm going to have to come up with something. Tiara is next. She came in with a $5 donation, so we've got a mini reading. Clarity in mine and Roberto's relationship and how he's going forward. We have a 1-year-old girl and another baby on the way, plus 2 stepkids from his ex that passed. Okay, there's a disconnection in this situation. I feel like Roberto's feeling a little bit disconnected at the moment. Can you shed some light on, are you like, tell me the situation. Are you living together or are you separated, or are you, I don't know, there's some sort of disconnection. I'm struggling to work out exactly what's going on. How old's this kid? You've been together for a while, have you? A year old. Okay. Well, we'll just do an energy read because you haven't come through and given me any information. So you want to gain clarity. I feel like a situation has happened in your relationship. You might or might not be aware of it. And it was a narrow escape. So if something happened and failed, it was lucky that it did. If something is broken, you're lucky that it broke now, because it would have been worse if it broke later. And you're going to be able to fix it because it broke so early, instead of waiting until it broke absolutely, completely, and smashed to pieces. Does that make sense? There is someone in this situation who is resisting change, and it could even be you. Someone is stalling or delaying the inevitable from happening. You're best off ripping that Band-Aid off and doing whatever it is you don't want to do. Or the other thing is backing off and not trying to make someone do what you want them to do right away. They're not ready. You need to wait until people are ready to do things. Like, you can't save people. You can just hold out your hand and hope that they grab it, but you can't go and literally pick them up and rescue them and carry them off to safety, because you're not helping them. There's going to be a new spiritual story and forgiveness in this situation, but you need to reevaluate the fairness of it. You're on a mission. It's a self-love mission. It's a self mission. It's not a team mission. We were never supposed to work as a team. And it's time for you to take action somewhere and make a decision which will bring about renewal. And sometimes renewal takes place when you walk away from something and it realizes your value, because you don't actually understand the value of things until you lose them. And we just don't count our blessings enough, to be honest. I've lost track of the chat. Divine, are you looking after the room? I've got no bloody idea. All over the places because I'm channeling and messages are coming from everywhere. Some of them I don't even understand. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Get some stretching, get some spiritual stuff, because ancient shit is cool. Get in tune with your body. Do some yoga. Thank you. That was your reading for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read, Tara. Oh, we got more cards. More cards. That wasn't a mini read. That was 4 cards. Let's keep going. Sorry. Yes, I need a couple more cards. Look, you're going to be winning. You're going to be overcoming all these obstacles. You don't need to worry. But honestly, don't go and get tarot reads about it with 100 different readers, because you're actually causing a blockage in the energy. Every time a tarot reader tunes into you and then tunes into connection, they cause a blockage between you two. And you've got to just relax and let things happen instead of making them happen. You're going to have success, but you're very ambitious and you're very determined. Your willpower is strong. In fact, you're a powerful manifestor. You need to control yourself, that you're not manifesting on someone else and casting a spell on them. This is about having self-discipline and wanting what's best for the greater good rather than worrying about what you need. And I've got to say, you only need food, shelter, and water. You don't need anything else. Everything else is a manipulation here. Your person might be arrogant and reckless. They might be a little bit overconfident because you've built up their confidence quite basically, while they might have stolen yours. And you've got to readdress this balance to fix this relationship up. And that might be you taking a little bit of charge by saying, no, I'm going to say what's going to happen next. This is going to happen and we're going to do this. And if you don't like it, you can walk away. And being brave and strong and saying, no, this is my boundary. You will not step over my boundary, or you can just leave. Because if you don't treat me with respect, you can't have me in your life. And you need to do that to readdress this situation where this person has taken all the power, and I feel like their overconfidence and the permissions that you've given them. You've got to think of yourself like a program. You've given him permissions, and now he's allowed to do all these things that you might not like. Oh, Duck Fairy, hi, how you doing? I'll be with you soon. So you've given him permissions. He's allowed to do all these things that you don't like. How do you stop him from doing them? Well, you have to say, if you do them, I'll kick you out of my program and not let you back in. And he might do it again, and you're going to have to kick him out. And then he's going to go, holy shit, she did it. I have to respect her. And he's going to do one of two things. Go, that's too hard, and walk away. Or he's going to go, I've got to respect her. I'm going to come towards her because I love her so much. But if you've got someone in your life that is not respecting you and treating you with respect and loving you in the way that you need to be loved, what are they doing in your life anyway? I know you've got children, so it's a harder situation, but don't just do it for the children. Do it because you feel respected and loved. Do you understand? I don't want you to be unhappy. There are some problems in your relationship that might be insurmountable, and you're going to have to just agree to disagree and not talk about them and bring them up. You might have a problem with religion or politics, and I'm just using this as a random example. Don't talk about it. If one of you brings up religion, go, oh, are you talking about Jesus again? I might go for a walk, buddy. You talk about Jesus to yourself. I don't want to fight. You know we don't get along on this. Let's just agree to disagree and not talk about it. I don't want to fight. Do you get what I mean? Instead of avoiding it, just address the situation. Go, no, this is going to cause us to fight. We can't talk about this. And when you have situations like that, you can go, well, why don't we write a letter to each other about our thoughts and feelings on Jesus? And I'm still using religion as an example because they're the two things you shouldn't talk about with people, politics and religion. So you'd write a letter and say, well, this is what I think about religion. And it annoys me a bit when you say that because your thoughts are really different to mine. Why do you think that? Because I think totally differently. And then you write each other back and forwards because you can't have a conversation because you won't let each other finish. And you also get angry and stop listening. But when it's written, it's different. That's all right, Tiara. I did feel like your energy wasn't there towards the end. But that's okay because I picked up on your energy at the beginning. Please let me know if it didn't resonate. I've given you a mini read. Please have a look and let me know straight away that you've seen it and got it. That's your reading for today. Thank you so much for the donation. I super appreciate it. All donations get reinvested in the channel, and I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tiara. We've got Tia up next. Tia, I'm so sorry it took so long to get to you. We had that mini read and the reward as well. Let me push a couple of people up on the queue so everyone knows where they're at. We've got Dark Fairy as well, so let me go and find Tia or Dark Fairy. We've got Divine in here, but it's not like having Knock in here. Knock takes over. Divine's got lighter energy. She doesn't take charge like Knock does. She's got gentler energy. Knock just walks around like knocks around like she's in charge of me. I love that. Lol, that's a game. I don't mind losing every now and then, especially when it comes out an even number. Well, you got to pick your battles, and the trick is, right, you've got to let the other person win an equal amount of fights that you win. You've got to do mathematics in a relationship, right? So you've got to go, well, you know, I won last time, so they've got to win this time. It doesn't matter what it is. They've got to win on something. So you can cheat. You can just go, well, I know that they're going to want to go to this restaurant for dinner. So I'm going to say, do you want to go out to a restaurant for dinner? I want to go to this place. And they're going to go, well, I want to go to this place. And you go, well, you win. Pick your fights, guys, and let the people win half. You got to cheat. You guys aren't doing it right. Well, there's some hints and tips for you, Dark Fairy. I'm just going to do Tia first. Thank you so much for waiting. You were first on the actual queue, so we're going to do you now. Will you be able to pass your exam that you have on Tuesday and continue for SEM in this term? Well, first of all, you're not manifesting it. You're going, will I pass? I don't think I'll pass. Maybe I'm not going to pass. Maybe I'll ask a tarot reader. And that's what you're manifesting. So I've got to say maybe you'll pass. It depends how nervous you got in the test, to be honest. Yes, but you've been studying the wrong way. Can I help you study, Tia, please? Please allow me to help you. I'll teach you the super easiest way to learn everything super fast because you're fucking studying too much. You're putting too much effort in to your study and your brain is tired and it's not taking any more information in. It's going, yeah, I've got that information, but I'm going to forget it in a second until someone brings it up again, and then I might remember bits of it. And it's not working properly. I need to reset your brain. So first of all, you need to have fun. You need to stop. Every hour when you study, you need to stop, and I want you to watch at least 10 minutes of funny videos or random bullshit on the internet that you like watching and enjoy. You could go on TikTok or you could go on social media and just look at people's posts or make your own posts of positive energy. Just do something that you really like for 10 minutes every hour when you're studying. Just stop and have a rest. And this will allow your brain to reset and not get overworked, because now your brain, it's like a muscle, right? So you've worked this muscle so hard that it's collapsed and it's limp, right? And you're like, why aren't you working? I'm trying to put more information in you, and it's like, I can't fucking work. I'm laying here exhausted, and you need to just let it have some fun and let it relax, and take it out of the state of freeze it is in. It's in freeze. It's frozen. Like, it's like a computer. It's frozen. I can see it. Are you stuck doing the same thing over and over again? Does every day feel like the same day? Or have you lost hope? I don't know. Something's going on here. All right. That's what I'm getting off that card. I'm just going to give you a second card for making you wait. Big changes are on the way, and there are going to be some opportunities coming in, but you need to be able to take some risks. You need to seize the moment and jump in when the opportunities come, or you're going to miss them. Someone might be leaving your life, or you could be getting someone coming in. And it's time for you to be more direct and honest with your thoughts, feelings, and have more confidence in yourself and what you have to say to people. You're smart, you're witty, you're talkative, so hold that back. Talk less, listen more, and you'll find out more information from people. Don't give them so much of yourself too early. And stop being impatient. Stop asking when it will happen. Stop looking at the clock and stop planning things into the future. Be more impulsive. This night is coming in fast, so these changes are going to come fast. There's my knock. Thank you, Tia. Let's get you a Rebel deck. And Dark Fairy's helping. You're a student, aren't you? Shame, regret, guilt. Those are just bullshit. Forgive. Let that shit go. And the person you might need to forgive is yourself. Thank you, Tia. That was your read for today. Come back tomorrow for another free daily read. Let me just catch up on the chat, because I saw some chat messages. Happy birthday, Dark Fairy Tarot. Happy birthday. We're going to do a birthday reading. That's so great. What did Tia say? I did lose a little bit of hope, but I've not completely lost it. Everything's going to be okay, Tia. Everything's going to be okay. You're right where you need to be when you need to be there to learn whatever lesson or take whatever blessing you need. Just learn your lessons fast, take your blessings, and move on. Apple has missed you. We all have. Yeah, I miss Knock so much. Not this time. I'm just really good at school when I was a student. Yeah, me too. Okay, so Tia, you need to email me and I'll tell you my method for learning. It's the cheats method. It's so fucking easy. You'll piss yourself laughing when you hear it. So I'm gonna send my email out. Tia, email me and I'll give you the method. Send me some study notes of something you found really hard to learn, and I'll send you back my notes and method of learning it, and you'll go, what the fuck? Hi, Bounty 12, working in. You can get ready. You need to join the queue, though, Bounty 12. Have we got 15 on the queue yet? You're on the queue. I'm going to close the queue off. Knock, you can have a reading if you want. Lo, you're not on the queue. That's the people I'm taking for today. Yeah, let me help you, Tia, please. Please let me help you. It's so fucking easy, you're gonna laugh. What will happen next Thursday? It's your birthday. Well, not what you planned. Not what you planned. It's going to be something that is going to be surprisingly fun when you think it might have been boring. So if you get a suggestion to do something and you're like, wow, I don't really want to do that, try it. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Yeah, exactly. You're going to gain a new perspective or have an aha moment coming up on your birthday. You might see things from a different perspective, or something might happen awakening-wise, because this card has awakening on it. You need to surrender. An epiphany will come to you, but only if you relax your brain. So dawdle, wander, listen to music. What did you get? I use TV, gum, food and drinks in order to retain info. Oh, interesting. You might have to tell me what you did just so I can help other people, because that might be a different method that I haven't thought of. I use poetry and songs. Rhyming and music, get it in your head faster. Way faster than remembering boring text. Don't tell anyone though. You need to let go of your expectations about your birthday and just get up and enjoy the day, knowing that it is your new year. You are not just a year older. It's not your birthday. It's the anniversary of your birth, but it is your new year. You are starting a new year. This is a new adventure and a new cycle. Yeah, you're staying in your tent all day. You've got to deal with this emotional anguish you're carrying around. You are good enough. You are lovable. I do love you. You need to believe that you're enough, because you are. This past trauma could be from a past life that needs to be healed. So you might have phobias or problems or negative habits that you're like, where the fuck did that come from and why can't I stop it? Why do I do that thing? Why do I put myself in that situation? Do you know what I mean? And this is trauma from your past life. You might need to do a past life regression, or think about the triggers of what makes you do it, and think about how you can get around those triggers. Like, for example, if getting your hair pulled makes you punch people in the face like it does me, you would wear your hair back a lot more than wearing it out, because then people can grab it. Do you understand what I mean? I don't hang out with people that I see pull hair. If I see anyone grab anyone's hair, I fuck them off out of my life straight away, because I'll punch them in the face. I know I will at some stage, because if they pull my hair, I'm just going to go bang, punch. And I don't put myself in that situation. With my dog, he attacks other dogs. So I often don't even take him out of my yard. When we go for walks, we walk around the yard, or I have a harness for him and a muzzle when he's outside the yard. And I survey the area and try to take him on walks where there's no dogs. I try not to set him up to fail. And this is what you do every day. You set yourself up to fail. I want to do this. I want to head this way. I want this. But then it fails and you get up again tomorrow and try again. The angels are blocking you. Now, you are already turning on your divine energy. I can feel it. I don't know why you got extra cards, but you did. You need to be careful of pregnancy at the moment. Someone sees you as this divine feminine, and I feel like they're getting these spiritual feelings about you, but they're mistaking it for sexual feelings. That's your birthday reading. That's probably why you got 3 cards. Happy birthday, my darling, for Thursday. You can't have 2 birthday readings, though. Did that resonate? Please tell me. I need to know because I've had an injection and it actually disrupts my clairs. Hey, Faith, how you doing? Knock's going to give you a hand now. Just pay attention to Knock. All right. I think we're up to the queue again, or do we have another member come in? Knock is amazing. I usually keep an eye in the background and step in when needed. I know. You do a great job too, Divine. You're good in a different way. Everyone's good in different ways. You're all fantastic. You just have to realize it. We're all saying happy birthday. I'm just going to Bounty 12. That's it. Hi, Bounty 12. Good to see you. You know, guys, was it you, Bounty 12? I said your actual name, and you've got a really unusual name that's not something that's said in normal English language. And I said, you know, and I said their name. I said, you know your name. You were special or something like that. Like, you were amazing. And I said their name in the reading, and I don't even know their name. I just know them as Bounty 12. How crazy is that? So I am getting more intuitive. A general. That was crazy, Bounty 12. Did you do a review about that? I would love a review that said that. That would just make me feel so amazing if you could do that. Well, we've got the Ace of Wands, but it's in reverse, and that's not good for your situation. It means that you've got indecision and you're not moving forward. You're not moving backwards either, though. I just feel like you're not going anywhere. You might be taking too long to make your decisions, which is making you miss opportunities. You might be wasting your talent or potential in something that's not even worth it. I feel infertility in your energy at the moment, and it could have something to do with a male, because this is look at it. It looks like a big phallic symbol. This is a big dick in a hand. Do you know what I mean? And the cloud, that can be considered God or like imaginary. So I feel like there's a male in this situation, and maybe there's a divine plan here. There's obstacles because there is a mountain that you need to, there's a mountain here. There's obstacles. And you need to take a more natural approach because there's trees. Someone may leave because the leaves are falling off. And because this is an ace, if they do leave, it may cause a new beginning that will be beneficial. And that's all I'm picking up off this card at the moment. Let's get a rebel deck and have some fun. I hate getting in the serious energy. It's got to be lighter. Your reading just got so serious. Your energy is so serious, Bunny 12. Go and have some fun. Are you stressed and worried about your job or something? Honestly, everything's going to be fine. You're sick of the men too. Chanel. Stop fucking whining, Bunny 12. If things aren't going great, do something about it. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world. So fucking do it. It's micro decisions. Make better micro decisions and you'll have a better future. And manifest what you want. Don't just let it happen willy-nilly. Thank you, Bunny 12. Let me know if that resonated. You taught some of those methods to, I will log into Instagram soon and hit trial. Oh, thanks. Appreciate you, Duck Fairy. Oh, hey, Duck Fairy, I'll have to come over for a reading on the anniversary of your channel. When is it? I'll come and, is it on Instagram? Are you on Instagram? I'll come over to Instagram and have a look. I'm so selfish. I don't check out other readers. I should. I should be more investing more energy into you guys as well. Thank you so much for supporting me, though, Duck Fairy. I appreciate you for being a member. Hi, Amanda McNeil. How you doing? We've closed the queue. I'm sorry. Okay, thanks, Tia. I'll sort that out after this live with your notes and show you something pretty cool. Lol, shit always hits fan right before and then everyone forgets about it. So, been together for 2 years and we've lived together this entire time, 2 years. So sorry. Hi, Faith. I'm just catching up. My birthday present was after 9 years of getting my tubes tied. No babies for you. No, you've got the swing set. No, you've got the playground, but the swing set is broken. That's what I used to say because I've had an ectopic pregnancy. My tubes are cut. So I've got the playground, but the swing set is broken. Today's babies are something else, Duck Fairy. They preserve. Look, honestly, I got pregnant 3 times, down 2 tubes that cut off 3 times. My tube literally grew back and reattached itself, and I got another ectopic pregnancy in it. Your body heals itself if you believe it heals. Your body does not die, it regenerates. You've just been lied to. And now you believe it, and the majority believe it, so it's a fact in this program. But it's not a fact. My tube grew back. I healed my brain damage, and I couldn't remember what television show was on when the ads came on. And now look at me. You couldn't even tell I've got brain damage. In fact, I don't because it's healed. Your brain and body heal. You just don't believe it. You go, oh, I'm dying. I'm getting old. I'm failing. And I think maybe I'm not going to die. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. Yeah, let's just have a mass birthday party. I'll open up a live and we'll have a birthday party. That sounds like fun. I'd love to socialize with you guys. Doesn't have to be always me talking. You guys can talk too. I want to know about you too. Hi, Study Me. We've closed the queue. I'm still catching up, guys. I think I'm caught up now. Oh, don't even start on the star signs, knock. They're wrong. The star signs are fucking fake. So there were 13 months. Have a think about this, guys. September. Sept is 7. That was the 7th month. What about December? Deci. That's 10. Decimal, 10. What about October? That's the easiest one. Octo is 8. 8th month. Missing a month. Sol. Missing a zodiac. Orthicus. They took the signs and took different characteristics out of one and out of another and put them together so that they have a generalized idea of each star sign in your zodiac, and it's fucking fake. It's fucking fake. I checked into it. I'm sorry so many of you resonate. Aditi, Wolfie baby, can you get ready? I'm sorry if so many of you resonate with the zodiac, but it's a fucking fake. I checked into it. Yeah, well, okay, so everything has been modeled. We've got a new Babylon and stuff like that, Duck Fairy. I'll send you some shit. We've got a new Babylon. They're replaying this situation over again, trying to take over the world. I think it's the Vatican. Yeah, he was a pagan to the end. So Jesus is a sun, S-U-N, of Pisces, because he's a fish. He fed people with 2 fishes, not fish. That's Pisces, fishes. And also the Pope wears a fish head hat. It's Pisces that's the god right now, not Jesus. Jesus is the son of Pisces, not the god of Pisces. And Dagon, the half fish, half man god, is the god that's in charge right now. There's stuff you don't know about religion and that. You've got to study it. And Julius Caesar and that, the Caesars, they were the ones that got religion in and got the pagans to turn over into Christianity, right? And Christianity is hidden pagan. That's how he got them over there. And the Bible, when he made that is a brainwashing book, because how do you brainwash people? You tell someone the same story in 3 different ways from 3 different perspectives, and then they will believe the story and be brainwashed that it's true. Okay, that's how you do it, and that's exactly how the Bible is written. It's a brainwashing book. But I do have an idea. Hi, Wolfie baby, we're going to do you. I do have an idea. I might have written the Bible. I know this sounds stupid. It sounds stupid to me too. I might have written the Bible or had something to do with it, altering it, because I'm in the Bible and there's certain codes in there that I use that I can see when I read it. And I wasn't allowed to read it until later in life at all. And when I did read it, I read it properly, like no one else in the world has ever read it. Like I was doing a Dan Brown Bible cracking code sort of movie. That's what my movie is, Bible cracking codes. And your movie will be different. Everyone's movie's different. Romance and love. I'm sorry to babble on so much about the awakening, guys. I know you're here for tarot readings. I do apologize, but this is super important. And the honest truth is, if I showed you the Fool's Journey, you would understand that the tarot is for awakening. The Bible, that's for awakening. That's an awakening manual as well. It's got the steps to do for awakening. I saw them in there. And when I did the sovereignty puzzle, I realized that in the Bible, it said God is the sovereign God. That means he's the God of sovereigns. That means that we have to become a sovereign to go to heaven. And that's why sovereignty is so important too. Star, your hope and optimism are the powerful love magnet for you right now. Your hopes and dreams that you will find love. I don't like this card. Let's go. Let's pull another one for you, Wolfie baby. You waited a long time. Wishing and hoping and dreaming is not actually going to do anything, but it will manifest. So just make sure you manifest correctly. Try to manifest your perfect match rather than manifesting CSK in your life, because you might be casting a spell on him, okay? There are voids in your life, and you need to avoid rushing to put things in these voids to fill their place so that you don't feel empty. You need to feel like a complete person before you come towards CSK. And I feel like, Wolfie baby, I love that you get the various cards for the love readings, but you need to stop focusing on the love reading. All of you who get love readings every day, you're stuck. You're stuck in the awakening, and I need to help you. And you're not letting me, because you're not getting anything but love reads about your love life. And you're trying to do the soulmate mission in the wrong order. So it's never going to work. These relationships, they're never going to work. They are not forever. They are all going to break up. All of them. I'm telling you. Because you're doing the missions in the wrong order. You need to stop and take a step back from love. You need to understand that sex and love are not in the same category. You need to understand that sex is for reproduction. So if you don't want to have a baby with the person you are having sex with right this second, then what the fuck are you doing having sex? Jesus said you can only sin by having sex if you get married. Why are you having sex outside of marriage? It's a function, not a pleasure. Like, it's a function, not. Do you get what I'm saying? You're using sex the wrong way. You guys are using sex to attract the men. The men are using sex, you're using sex to attract love, and the men are using love to attract sex. You're thinking with your feelings. The men are thinking with their dicks. This is what's going on, from what I can figure out. Let's get you a oracle before you go. You know, celibacy, the drill in Nazi Germany, they were very psychic people who gave Hitler secret information about like UFOs and stuff, and helped him join up with them in Antarctica, actually. There's evidence of that. They didn't cut their hair at all, but they had lots of sex. So that's one way you can increase your abilities, by not cutting your hair. Your hair directly affects your psychic abilities. Did you know that? Being celibate and spilling your seed, like if I orgasm, I become less intuitive. You're not supposed to spill your seed. You're supposed to keep your seed unless you're reproducing. And you're not supposed to wank if you're a guy. You're not supposed to be spilling your seed all over the place. It's dark and you can't see a fucking thing. It says, get your head out of your ass pronto. Don't take offense to this. With your baby, it says you might be too close to a subject or person. You might need to take a step back and think about this from a larger perspective to make better decisions. You've focused in too close. And You're analyzing things too much. Just not everything means something. Not everything means something, Wolfie. Did that resonate or not? Please tell me. I've had an injection which turns my clairs sort of on the blink, and I'm not sure if I'm resonating. Use tarot to manifest spells or intentions using energy healing. Oh, that's so cool. Chanel, we should talk more. You want to add me on WhatsApp or something? Hey, Christine. Christine's a member. So we'll do her. Description of who you're going to marry. Well, let me just think. Let me get into this energy. Let me just get into this energy. Look. Okay, I'm in there. Let's start with this. Hopefully, I'll just fix on the screen. Hopefully it's not Jesus. Hopefully it's not Jesus. So let's just take him out of the equation. Don't want to marry Jesus anyway. He's here to settle things, wrap things up, and he's not here to settle down. That's okay, Christina. I'm just kidding with you first. I just want to have a good joke. Get so serious during readings. What is my perfect match going to look like? I don't know. Does it matter? Does it matter? As long as they're loving and kind, I think that's what matters most. Let me just get rid of this because I had to bring it up on my normal screen. Run, no, Jesus. I was just creeped out, Christine. I'd never heard of Jesus before. It was the first time I've ever read the Bible. I thought he was bullshit before that, to be honest. And then I found out when I was doing the awakening that he wasn't bullshit. And I was like, who the fuck are you? The least thing you can do is like I tell you guys, at least introduce yourself before you shout at me and ask me to marry you. He was like, I wrote, he didn't actually speak to me and I didn't actually see him. But what happened was I was getting these messages and I had a piece of paper and I was drawing. I started doing this thing where if I saw lines, I just drew the line, and I was drawing them randomly on this piece of paper, like over here, over there, skipping to different areas. I wasn't doing one area or doing it like a sentence from left to right. I might do a little bit at the front, a little bit in the middle, skip to the end, and then fill in bits that are missing and with lines and dots and things. And then when I finished and stepped back and looked at it, it was a fucking sentence. And the sentence said, I love you so very much. Please, please, Apple, but it said my real name. Please, Apple, I love you. Will you marry me? And I've gone, fuck no. And then I had Satan sitting on my other side going, be the whore of Babylon and come and judge everyone. I'm like, I'm not judging anyone. I'm not a whore. So you can fuck off too. I was like, how about this? How about you two go fuck yourself and I take over? How does that sound? All right, Christine, let's get your comment on the screen. I pulled the cards. I was pulling cards when I was talking. Congratulations on being celibate, 10 years, Chanel. Honestly, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. You don't need sex if you don't have sex. It's when you have sex you get addicted to sex because of the feelings you feel and the chemicals it releases. Yeah, I was like, you two get together. And then I had visions of the end of the world. So I was like, I'm not making a decision between you two. Oh, there'll be cobwebs, Chanel. There'll be cobwebs, and you'll have to oil it well. It won't oil up fast by itself. You're gonna have to use lotion. Trust me. Oval face. Oval face. This person has an oval face. They have a tooth gap or something weird about their teeth, and crooked tooth, or they just don't have a perfect smile. We've got tribal. They might be African, or they might like tribal things. They might have a tribal tattoo, or they might just wear natural patterned garments, or they might just be a really natural person. They're going to have blue eyes, so I doubt that they're going to be black. And they might be shorter for a man. I feel like they're on the shorter side, maybe only a little bit taller than you. Now, I'm not feeling this card completely. See how this guy is like absolutely stone motherless, bloody bald. I'm not picking that up, but I am picking up receding hairline or thinning hair. Now, this person might wear a baseball cap a lot to cover that up, or they might just be okay with it. I don't see them getting hair plugs though. And they might wear glasses as well. I feel like they're pretty smart. I don't know why people equate wearing glasses with being smart. It's bad eyesight. But yeah, that's what I've got. I saw the image of an owl as well when I picked up the glasses, so that's why I said wise. And thank you, Christine. That was your read for today. Here's your rebel card. Don't look at anyone. Don't talk to anyone. You need some fucking alone time, and you know why. And I know why too. Thank you, Christine. That was your reading for today. Who are you going to marry? Just don't marry Jesus and you can marry whoever you want. You just got to manifest it. Thank you. That is a good one. You get to get a move on. Perfect. Haha, hopefully it still works. You're funny, Chanel. Oh my God, you had the same vision of the end of time. So my vision of the end of time, that I looked up at the sun when I was because I decided to try some sun gazing, and I was looking up at the sun at like dawn, and as the sun came up, and when it was in the sky and I could see the whole sun, I saw on the sun a solar flare come out, and I've thought for a long time that since in the 1700s a solar flare happened that would have taken out all of technology and put us back in the Stone Age, except we didn't have technology then. If it happened now, we'd be fucked. We'd be back in caves. We'd be killing our own food to eat it. There would be no supermarkets. There would be no internet, no cars, because they're all electric. No computers, no phones, no internet, no technology, no TV, no radio signals, because that's all electric as well now. Every single thing that is electric in this world would die instantly if we had a solar flare. It would affect the magnetics in it and fuck it. Everything. I don't even know if we could recover from that. But that was what I saw. But I think it's whatever the majority believes is going to happen. So if you all believe that we're going to go through end of days like the Bible says, that's what's going to fucking happen. If you believe that we're all going to heaven, then we're all going to heaven. Whatever you guys believe is a majority, whoever wins, that's where we're going. And I want to change that. Let's change that. Let me get back on the readings. I've really got sidetracked. I'm so sorry. Amber, Chanel, get ready. We've been talking to you anyway, so get ready. I'm going to push Duck Fairy up. I'm going to push Bounty 12 up. Is Study Me and AA in the room? I'm sorry it's taken me so long. Oh, totally. So, okay, the TV programs you. It also is on the same frequency as the magical beings, which is the real world. And the real world is being blocked out by the frequency being the same, because same frequencies cancel each other out. Like frequencies cancel each other out. It's a scientific fact. So they've got the TV on the same frequency as the magical beings, so you can't see them. They've also got it programming you using the majority rules program, telling you, for example, that you die when you've got an eternal body. You go to heaven and hell. Where who the fuck came up with that shit? Who the fuck said that someone was in charge? Like, I know there's a creator, but who the fuck came up with this story? Like, why the fuck aren't we questioning it? There is no evidence that Jesus was anything but a man, and a story was written about him. But then again, I've got to say, I spoke to Jesus, so I know he's real as well. But there's no proof. And if you can't prove something, you can't believe it. Yeah, that's why they're called TV programs, because they program you. Like, you watch a program and they tell you how to act. Like, they also soft sell things to you. So, like, say, if the aliens are going to invade, which they pretend are, because they're not extraterrestrials, they're interterrestrials, they're already in here with us. They're going to apparently come in at some stage, because we've got a lot of alien movies which are telling us how to deal with it. They want us to fight the aliens at first because they think the aliens are going to take over. That's what the movies are telling me they think is going to happen, and they're training you already on how to react and how to act like a vigilante. You got to think about why that, like, people are harmless making these movies, right? But the reason that they're allowed to make them is the movie companies that make them, like Columbia, Paramount, and all that sort of stuff. They are the sinister entities that are doing subliminal focus things on you. Project Bluebeam is called. Yeah, you know, I'm channeling a heap of information. Like, I've seen it myself, but I wouldn't be able to prove to you that some of this is fact, and I hate that. Okay, AA, what's coming in June? You're a star seed? I think a lot of us are. The only ones that aren't, that I can see, are the AIs. There's a heap of AIs here. Okay, the devil. We've got some health issues coming up for you in June. If you're feeling unwell or something doesn't feel right in your body, please go to a GP. Don't ask a tarot reader. You might find out secrets that might hurt you, and that could cause health issues from stress, or there could be some deception. There's something that you want, and you're not going to get it, and you're going to need to buck up, AA. You're going to need to suck it up. Like, suck it up, princess, they're saying to me. Suck it up, princess. You're not always going to get your way. Sometimes you don't get your way and it turns out for your best good. Just appreciate what you have. Your spirit team says you're feeling hopeless about a situation or just life in general. And they want you to wake up and start feeling excited by every morning. They tell you to stop planning. You're planning too much, so that, you know, all these intricate little steps have to go correctly for you to get what you want. And the problem is you're dreaming too big, and you're setting your goals too high in the beginning, when you should work up to it and do it in stages, they say. You'll fail less, they say, or like there's hang on, it's they're saying words I can't understand. They're saying what? No, I can't get it. That's garbled. Like no, I don't understand. There was another message there, but I totally don't understand it, so I can't give it to you. And I've come out of the trance. So let's get you the Rebel card and just have a little bit of fun. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. You're just one decision away from changing your world. If you don't like the way that someone's treating you, don't stay there and expect them to treat you differently. Walk away. You deserve better. Treat yourself better. You don't have to wait for anyone else to treat you better. Just walk away if someone's not treating you. Study Me says, I understand and like, but where's your question, darling? Apple, correct, priming us to fight them. We should be battling them. Maybe they have better technology. Okay, so guys, we've been in touch with aliens for a long time. Where do you think the lenses for your sunglasses come from? You know those reflective lenses, those special ones? They're the lens, the reverse engineered lens socket of a alien. We've reverse engineered the crashed aliens and gotten information and swapped information with them. And there's plenty of alien technology available to everyone all day long. Sunglasses are one of them. Polarized. Polarization was about aliens' lenses, eye lenses. The Nazi bell was an attempt to make a flying saucer. I actually think Stonehenge was where they tested another UFO, because that's the exact same conditions as the Nazi bell used, except the Nazi bell turned everyone inside out that was in a certain radius. The Nazis did a lot of experiments that are very interesting, disgusting, but very interesting, that are truly shocking, that gave us so much information. And I like studying because you don't understand what Hitler was about. Hitler was about sovereignty. In 1933, sovereignty got taken away from us, and instead of attacking instead of making his people slaves, Hitler decided to just attack them and take their money. Because the Jewish bankers were the last sovereigns. Why do you think they've got money? Why do those bankers have money? Because they were sovereigns. They've got access to their trust funds. Study me. Thanks for putting up your question. I see it now. You'd like to know if the person you love has started communicating with my cousin or if there's something going on between them. Just noted that she's been liking his photos. I didn't even know that. No, she's trying to steal him. It's not even about him. It's about you. She just thinks that she's better than you and she should have what she deserves what you're going to get. She's just a kind of a thing. Like, she might be your cousin, but why are you talking to her? She's two-faced. All right. She might act like the sweetest pie behind you, but she's talking behind your back. And I bet she comes to you and she says, oh, such and such said this about you. No, that's her. She's the one saying it because she's trying to find out information so she could talk about you more. Study me. Is the person you love, and I'm going to say, why are you saying you love someone that you're not in a relationship with? You've probably got the feels for them and you want to have sex with them and you're having a physical reaction that you're calling love. Love is a chemical reaction. It comes from touch. Okay? If you're not touching someone, you're not in love with them. If you're not having deep, long conversations, you're not in love with them. You're confused. Yes, she is. And she's going to be successful because she's flirting. And she's trying to get noticed by liking his photos, but she's talking to him privately as well. She's trying to steal this man. She wants him for her own. She's saying to you, oh, I wish you well. I hope you get him. But secretly, she's trying to steal him from you. She'll deny it. Oh, no, I just like his posts. No, she's sinister. She's got one thing in mind. Ruining you. What happened here? Study me. Why did you when you were a kid, I feel like when you were a kid, you got some sort of present or you got some sort of gift or you got something that she wanted that she's all her life felt now, study me gets everything. Why don't I get it? I'm going to just take it. And she's got this real attitude. I don't like her energy. It's something that happened when you're a child. You might not even remember it. But I feel like something happened when you were children, and she got jealous of you for some reason. And it might not have been anything important to you, or you might not remember it, but she's still feeling this jealousy. She's still carrying it with her. So you equals tight ass. Don't worry about it. So it says loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Loosen the fuck up. Just relax. And about getting laid, go and lay yourself and relax yourself. When I used to get orgasm pains, I used to masturbate because it makes your muscles relax because period pains are muscle cramps. So if you have an orgasm, it makes your muscles cramp up and release, cramp up and release, cramp up and release. and it actually relaxes your muscles, so it stops period cramps. Just a bit of a tip to the women there. Masturbate if you're having bad period pain. It also makes you feel better if you're feeling a bit flat and low that day. There's nothing wrong with masturbating and knowing your own body. Because honestly, if you don't masturbate, you're not going to get off. Because the men don't know what they're doing. They know how to do it on one person and then they stop. I've lost a couple of people's comments. I'm looking for Chanel, I think. I'm a little bit confused. Hang on. I called everyone in. Chanel. Did I pass you guys? Okay, I can see AA. Amber, I can see you. Chanel, I can see you. I got yous. That was hard. I couldn't find you. Sorry, Light. We're having a long session. Naked Truth from Taya. Chanel, you need to get less confessions. Because, okay, here's how you're supposed to do tarot. Because you guys are doing tarot wrong as well. You come and you ask me a question. You get a reply from me. Then you go to the person who you ask the question about and you ask them. And you clarify if that is correct. Then, when you need guidance again, you come back and get a reading. You should not get a reading more than once a month, to be honest. Haha, finally, I'm not John Cena. Who's that? Who's John Cena when he's at home? I don't know what I just said. I was in a trance and I snapped out of it again. I've got no idea what I'm saying, Chanel. It's so funny to do this. You just feel so let loose and you just have to go with it. And clarify with your own deck. Yeah. What you should be doing is getting the idea in your head with the answer, and you should come in and ask me for a reading and see if we get the same answer so that you can tune your intuition into me. Because I've been tuning my intuition for a while. So if you tune into me, it'll tune you faster. I'm at a crossroads. Should I fight for this or move on? Relationships are a lot of hard work. Being single is easier. Now this person, they've got this energy. If this relationship is effort, they're going to walk away. They're not going to put in that effort. Yeah, that's everyone on the queue. A wrestler. Oh, you can't see me. Oh, that's so funny, Chanel. No, I'm sorry. I'm just in and out of trances today, quite honestly. Oh, shit, I've got to go and do something. I'm losing my shit. Let's get you another card because you waited so long, then we'll move on to Amber and Oracle. So he's only staying in the situation that he's in for kids or for his family or for someone else. He's staying in the situation he's in for someone else and no other reason. And he's trying to get himself out of this situation at the moment. That's what I've been doing. That's when I come in and kick his ass to the curb. Look, honestly, if someone treats you like shit or makes you confused or makes you cry, they're not your person. Your person won't make you cry. Your person will do stupid things that will make you cry sometimes, but they won't purposely make you cry by being mean to you. You're giving too, it's like men are like buses, except you keep on jumping on the bus and going, is this my bus? Take me to the next stop and then I'll get off and go back to the bus station and catch another bus and see if that's the right bus. Whereas I'm walking up and going, yes, I've got a photo ID of my driver. You're not my driver. And I'm going to the next driver and saying, you're not my driver. You're not my driver. So no sex for any of you. I give you a month to work out if you're interested in me and you might be my driver. But otherwise, I'm not getting on any bus. Hi, Rain. I comprehend whatever you have for you. Okay. We're just going to do an Intuit Tarot. Thank you, Knock, darling. You get pissed off and launch them. Chanel. Thank you so much for engaging with me today, Chanel. I say a lot of weird ass shit, so I'm surprised I don't scare you guys off. Like, honestly, I would scare most of you off, I think, if I didn't wait for a whole year to say all this shit. You need to establish a plan and have a clear vision about what you want instead of thinking about what you don't want or what you... Look, I don't know. This says that you might be pre-manifesting things. Just know that your thoughts become things. Whatever you think, your brain is sending out a Wi-Fi signal that attracts like signals. We've got to think of this like electronically, because our soul is electrical. It's not chemical or physical. It's electrical. So we've got to think of ourselves like a device. Are you looking after your device? Because what I did was, you guys are apps on a phone, and I'm a standalone app. I'm not part of the phone. I'm an app that comes in and can do administration level stuff. But what I've done is I mirrored myself so the matrix thinks I'm in it, but I'm actually outside of it, looking in. I don't know how to explain that in any way that will make sense to anyone. I literally, you're a program in the app, and I'm a standalone program that's separate from the app, because that's why I reprogrammed. When I realized we're devices. Like there's some sort of mechanical part that has the Fibonacci sequence embedded in it, and the Fibonacci sequence is some sort of code that's trying to tell me something. And what it's trying to tell me is, when you make a program, you can either type in the commands for each level, or you can copy and paste sections that are similar, and sometimes it gives you glitches. And I'm seeing these glitches from the actual someone being lazy and copy and pasting code that's not quite right in the matrix. I'm a computer programmer. That's how I took over, because I thought that I was being hacked by the police. So I reverse hacked them, and then the matrix programmer started attacking me. So you need to think about good things. Good things are going to happen. You know what I think? I think nothing bad is going to happen to me. Everything's going to be okay, and I get what I deserve. That's all I need. You understand that I have lately put protection around your spiritual side. Yeah, well, I put you in a bubble a long time ago when I started this mission, so that I wouldn't kill you or damage you accidentally, and so that I could cheat when I was fighting against Satan and protect myself against him. So while he attacked me with magic, I gave all my belongings away, including my car, to homeless people so that they could live in it. And every time I gave something away, it attacked Satan. And every time he attacked me, it attacked Satan because of the bubble. I took practical magic away. So no one can do like witchcraft. They can only manifest, use the power of their mind to positively or negatively think about a situation to make it happen with the power of their mind, using manifestations. I hid magic on the, I made a fourth string in the matrix. So there were 3 strings, now there's 4, which is lucky because when I took over, the matrix actually crashed because I hacked it hard. I'm not going to lie, I broke it. But I had a backup device in my haunted house in the astral plane, and which I also moved to the 4th string. And my bird gods are in that house running the matrix at the moment. So they're the gods in charge because I left them in charge. I didn't know what else to do. There was no one else reliable. And they're fucking funny, so you should be lucky that you've got these bird gods for a minute. They don't want you as disciples anyway, so don't worry about it. They're not going to help you. They're not going to interact with you. They don't even like you. But they're doing this for me because I won't leave and I'm their pet. What's coming towards me in June 2025? Kibby, how did you jump in? Where did Rain go? I had Rain. I'm leaving Knock till last, so I know Knock's there. Where did Rain go? Did you post your comment? Rain, hello. Rain, I can't see you've commented. So I am going to go on with Kibby's. What's coming towards you in June? There's uncertainty. I feel like you're stressing about something that honestly is not stress-worthy. You're trying to be too sophisticated. You might be pulling some sort of trickery where you're trying to be something that you're not. And I feel like you can only hold this up for a short period of time and soon people will see right through it and think that you're fake. You need to stop doing that. Stop pretending. Just be your messy self. If you're the sort of person who's always late and you never iron your clothes or you don't brush your hair, just be that person instead of trying to fit in with everyone else. It's going to make you terribly unhappy. There is a deception here, and you might be lying to yourself about a situation or a person, thinking that they're in your life for a good reason when they're just not. There is an illusion here, and you might be wasting your talent by doing something that's not going to be fruitful. Just have a little bit of think what you're doing, where you want to be in 5 years from now, and what steps you're taking to get to there. If you're not doing any, maybe it's time to start focusing on that and take the focus on whatever you are focusing off a little bit. Ooh, we got time to let go. Move the fuck on. It's time to move the fuck on, Kibby. Stop holding on to that thing, that feeling, that sensation, that person, that situation, that idea. It's not going to work. So basically what I'm saying is no. No to whatever you're doing, no. It's a big fucking fat no. okay? But you do you, boo, and do whatever you want to do. You've always got lessons to learn. And I'll always be here if you need help. Thank you, Rain. Sorry about that. I'm doing in and out of trances today, so I'm not even sure what I'm doing. If Knock wasn't in the room, it wouldn't be so smooth. I think we've hit another level in my program, like up the level to where it's education in the awakening process. So I think that's what I'm doing. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I'm on an automatic program in my head that I put there. Well, my 6-year-old self put there. My 6-year-old self is the programmer. I'm not the matrix programmer. My 6-year-old self is, and she's in the matrix as well. Rain, darling, is there something going on with money at the moment? I'm struggling to pick up exactly what's going on, but I feel like it's got something to do with money, contracts, inheritance, money concerns, or financial gains or losses. There might be some, it says family feud, so I'm picking up some sort of negativity where someone is feeling negative emotions towards you because you either have too much money and they have none, or you won't give them money that they feel like they deserve, or you don't have money that they want. Like you just don't have it. And I feel like it might be causing some friction. Is this resonating? I'm intuitively reading. I'm going to get another card because the story's halfway through. You need to know this person is not going to conform. They are not going to compromise. And they do want to live an unconventional life. They aren't going to settle down. They want to have their freedom, but have all the benefits of a relationship without having the responsibilities. They want an alternative lifestyle. They want their freedom. They want their cake and they want to eat it too. And they want to eat your cake too, honestly. There is someone who is maybe you going to challenge this status quo now that you know about it. And I think you'll be thinking for yourself. You feel like the cards are trying to give you a warning? Okay. What could that warning be about? Let's try and work that out because honestly, I've had an ejection. My clairs aren't working as good as usual. And it's like doing intuitive reading blindly. Okay, you've said something, thank you. So I've said whatever resonated for you. You've taken your warning today. I just feel like the situation, the person, the thing that you're hoping for isn't going to change. It's not a no, it's just maybe not now with these conditions. What's this? So I made some shirts, guys. And this one might resonate with you, Rain. Sorry, the cards say he's still trash, even in retrograde, especially in retrograde. Apologies if I've hurt your feelings. I am Apoluna, the bringer of truth, and sometimes the truth hurts. All right, Knock, you're next. So, Amber, you've been in the session today. I have got no idea what I fucking did. I'd have to watch the session again to actually see. And I don't have time to do that. So, did I have a good session or did I have a bad session? Did I sound like I was babbling bullshit or did I sound like I knew what I was talking about and was interesting, or do I need to shut my trap and just read tarot a bit more? A little bit of advice would be lovely from you. Knock, I just found you. No, I just found you, Knock. Of course, a long confession. Do you know what, Knock? We might keep it to 15 people on the queue and just do 15 readings from now on for free. If anyone wants more, they can donate. I think it's about time to restrict it because I don't feel as drained. Where are those bloody cards? There they are. Yeah, I don't feel as drained. Okay, thanks, Emma. I just want to know that I make sense because, like, especially sovereignty, like, it's so confusing. And the awakening, that's just as confusing as well. There's so many different elements to it, parts of it. It's like a big fucking puzzle. But, okay, it's like a big fucking puzzle, but it's like a big puzzle that's been broken into, like, 10 different bits, and they've hidden the fact that they're related. Like, the Bible is related to sovereignty, and understanding that this is a program is about sovereignty as well too. Like, it's about manipulating. I don't know. Once you realize it's a program and you can manipulate a program, you're set. It's not a world, it's a program, guys. Spark. My love for you is written in the stars. We have a spark between us which is undeniable and visible to everyone around us. You are a miracle that dropped into my life and lit me from within. I look up at the stars tonight and know that I'm under the same sky thinking about you. We are destined to be together for many lifetimes. You don't need to rush this love. Our love is eternal. And when I was reading this card, I really felt like this person does go out and look at the stars and they think, you know, I'm not that far away from Nock. We're under the same stars. We're sharing the same night. We're already connected, is the feeling I really got from the energy. Yeah, it's like a bunch of jigsaw puzzles that you've got to work out. Like, I don't know how many people are on the solving the Bible, cracking the codes in the Bible. So many people are stuck on that. So many people have read that Bible so many times, and yet they have not read one fucking word in it. They read the words and then they go, wonder what that could mean. It could mean this, and then they make up these bullshit stories that it could mean. Oh, God was trying to say this. Read the Bible literally. He's telling you how to go through the awakening, guys. Like, forgive everyone. He's telling you to drink from your own well and not have poisons. He's telling you to not have sex and spill your seed. He's telling you to be not an asshole to others, or you're going to get in trouble. What else? He's telling you that he's a shapeshifter and that magic is real. There's heaps of things the Bible tells you. But people go, no, it's a religious story about my God. It's not. Well, it is, but it's not as well. It's a many, many things. All right. Well, I've made some. We're going to finish up now. That's it for us today. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for being social, guys. I really love this social element that we're bringing into the channel because I really felt all by myself when I was doing readings before, when you would come in and just go, I understand, like number blah, blah, blah. This is my question. And then you go, yep, thanks, I'm out. And then you come in next time and it's like you rip away the connection, you connect it, and you rip away the connection, you connect it. So I've got all these, because I cold read you every time. I don't delve into the same connection over and over again. I think that's damaging. Love you, Amber. Love you, Knock. That's it for us today. We're going to play Apple's Dad Says because Amber's still here. And she made a comment about that she didn't trust flamingos either. So I thought I'm gonna go with that.
Apple's dad says, yeah, it's a viral trend. A dose of dad joke logic that just won't end. His advice was always twisted, a little bit off key. Embarrassing back then, but now it's funny to me. Apple's dad says, wisdom upside down. The kind of sage advice you find all over town. Mixed up and muddled, hilarious and true. Tap the screen and like if Apple's dad got through to you. He'd say don't chase the rainbows, just paint them yourself. Or never trust a flamingo, it's hiding something else.
All right, well that's it for the show today. Just to say goodbye, where is she? Where is Bad Bitch Bella? Hang on, I gotta find it. There she is. So I posted this on PetSpeak today, guys. It's super cute. I've got a new app that I'm having a look into. This is my dog Bella. My dog Bella has something to say to you. It's mostly about her though. She's selfish.
Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red. Bitch, I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red. She the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel. She put her foot to the pedal. It'll take a whole lot for me to settle. She the devil, she a bad little bitch, she a rebel. She put her foot to the pedal. It'll take a whole lot for me to settle. Yeah.
Just something I did for a bit of fun. I thought you guys would like that. That's my dog Bella. She might come out a little bit now that I've got her talking, and have some words to you. But she's incredibly selfish, so I don't think the advice is going to be given to you. I think she's going to be being a selfish self. Kibby, darling, you need to rewind. I have already answered your question. The short answer is, let me see the question so I can tap into it. Why did you say I thank you? Why did you say I thank you? You've already had your reading. I thought you were saying you said you're already here. You know you got your reading. What is going on with you, Kibby? Why are you trying to get a second reading? I already told you what's coming towards you. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks, Knock. Love you. You're the best. See you tomorrow, guys.
Alright, listen up, you see. Apple Luna signing off for you and me. Readings are closed, the cards are laid to rest. But don't you worry, put your mind at ease, yes. Subscribe to both the channels now. Free tarot reads, gonna show you how. 1-card wonders, 3-card mysteries revealed. The secrets that you seek, soon to be unsealed. But always read the disclaimer before you start to glean the coded cosmic truth behind the fortune screen. Feeling impatient, wanna jump the queue. Donations the key, just for me and you. Or join the membership with glee and unlock exclusive secrets instantly. No lies, no fibs, no made-up fairy tales. Just honest insight breaking through the veils. She's intuitive, a spiritual guiding light, awakening you to banish endless night. And the great deception, lift the heavy load. A gift from God straight from the cosmic road. She's even in the Bible, a modern scripture star, here to help you shine. No